What up, girl? Look at this girl right here. She's hanging out. Let's go talk to her. What's up? Is she a warlock? She's a warlock. That's crazy. We don't talk to purple-haired warlocks. Let's get out of here. This is crazy. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Death and Destiny. I am Death from Above. Today we're going to do another subclass rundown. Look at it and see what I think and tell you what I think is useful. And we're going to do the Striker Titan subclass. I don't even have it equipped. So, Striker Titan. It's got grenades. It's got stuff. It's got things. It's fun. Let's start with the grenades. So we got flashbang grenade, we got pulse grenade, we got lightning grenade. Flashbang is good for disorienting enemies. If you want to take down the sword bearer in Crota's End, when you're trying to get the sword from him, throw a flashbang and he will not move around very much. He'll cover his eyes and kind of just stand there. That's good for that situation. Flashbang is also good in the Crucible if you want to blind control point. Flashbang it and then go in and clean up. So, we have Pulse Grenade. This is if you kind of want to hold a point or keep things from following you. So if you're in the pit on Crota's End, throw it behind you. The thralls will not follow you through it. If you're in Crucible, it's good for kind of throwing at a control point, doing control, and it'll help hold it for a minute. It will damage you and it will damage the enemies. It will not damage your allies. Lightning Grenade. Lightning Grenade is amazing in Crucible. You got to hit it at the right spot though. You got to think it shoots straight out. So if you get it on a wall pointed sideways, it's going to do really strong damage to enemies. If you throw it at the ground, they got to walk right over it. So you got to be careful how you place the lightning grenade. Then you have Lift. So this is the Titan's jump. Lift is interesting because increased height will make you jump very, very high, but you don't go very far. Increased control will not make you jump very high, but it will take you a long distance. It's kind of interesting. You'd expect height to do it, but no, it's control. If you want to hit that jump on the Nexus strike where you jump down at the boss and then you jump on the pillars and then you jump over that little hidden spot, you got to use this control. You can't use the height because it won't take you far enough. Then you have Catapult. I like to use this in Crucible. That way you can get really fast bursts of momentum and move out really quick. So that's where you use Catapult. Fist of Havoc. This is just the Titan Smash. It's the most fun super I think there is because you literally just destroy people. It's called the Fist of Panic in Crucible if you kill a single enemy not on a control point. It's just like a reactionary thing. Fist of Panic, Fist of Havoc. So you have Aftermath as your first perk on Fist of Havoc. Damage dealing field in its wake. So basically you hit the ground and then like your pulse grenade, there's a charge that sits there and continues after you do it. Next is Death from Above. You jump up in the air and you can aim your strike instead of just kind of jumping in an arc. This, you jump up in there and you kind of Superman down to the ground. It's a lot of fun. I like it. If you get the helm, what's the Titan helm that does it? This one, Helm of Inmost Light, it actually gives you Death from Above and Headstrong without you having to select them. So if you have that helmet on, you don't have to have either of those perks selected to use them. Shockwave is the final upgrade that you can choose for your Fist of Havoc. Basically, it shoots a shockwave out in front of you for a certain distance. It's kind of like Razor's Edge for a hunter. I like using this in PvE when I need to take out a lot of enemies in front of me. So like the pit on Crota's End or just any normal situation where you need a shockwave to go out. You could use it in the crystal room before you fight Crota, before the walls go down, but you can only do it once, so it's not as useful there. But it's fun. I like it. And then you have Storm Fist. This is the punch for a Titan on a Striker. It has Overload. It hits with Storm Fist. Have a chance to immediately reset its cooldown. I've noticed this is about a 50-50 chance, so it's pretty good. You'll get a pretty good opportunity to reset your cooldown on that. Discharge deals an area effect around the target. This is fun in Crucible. This is fun in PvE. This has no specific situation, but it's a lot of fun because you'll hit something and you'll feel like a grenade went off. And it does a pretty good amount of damage. Amplify kills a Storm Fist, significantly reduce the cooldown of Fist of Havoc. This is the most useful if you want to use your Fist of Havoc a lot. So if you have a full intellect build and you want to just Fist of Havoc all the time, use Amplify. Here you have the codexes that increase your armor recovery or agility. Just select them as the situation dictates. Agility for the pit, armor for Crota. Armor for boss fights, agility for Crucible. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. I always go all agility in Crucible. I may get killed faster, but I like running around really quick. So now we have Headstrong. Sprinting increases the leap distance of Fist of Havoc. So basically, if you're running when you hit Fist of Havoc, you'll jump a lot farther. It's pretty cool if you want to surprise the people. Come from see a control point in the Crucible being taken, and you're a little bit farther away, but you want to get there. Headstrong will do it. Then Aftershocks. This increases the duration of Pulse Grenade, Lightning Grenade, Aftermath. Anytime you want to use those perks for longer, turn on Aftershocks. I use that in Crucible a lot. And then Transfusion. Kills with Storm Fist or Shoulder Charge immediately trigger health regeneration. This is interesting. This is useful for the Crota fight, but you got to be in the face of a thrall. So you gotta test your luck. So if your health is low and you don't hit it just right, you might be in trouble. And you got to make sure you get a kill. You can't just damage them. So that's interesting. It could be useful in Crucible if you're in a lot of firefights. I don't use it that often, but it does have its purposes. Now we have Unstoppable. You're harder to kill while using Fist of Havoc. I always use this in Crucible. Shoulder Charge is good too, but I switch between these two. I mostly use, actually I probably must use Shoulder Charge, but Unstoppable is good too. I don't have to use Unstoppable on, no, yes I do. Unstoppable is not on my helmet, it's Headstrong. Headstrong? Yeah. Oh, where did he go? I'm naked. No, come back. Unstoppable. But yeah, it's true. You are harder to kill when using the Fist of Havoc. So if you want that ability in the Crucible, that's a good one to have. Shoulder Charge. This is the one that will piss everyone off in the Crucible. Get this. While you're sprinting, you will notice a kind of an aura go around your screen. Hit the RB button and you will shoulder charge into something. It's awesome. You'll piss everybody off in the Crucible. Use it. And then you have Juggernaut. After sprinting for a short time, gain a protective shield. I don't use this very often, but it does work, and I've seen people using it a lot. Basically, as you're running, just like Shoulder Charge, Juggernaut will put a shield up, and when you stop, I think it stays, or maybe while you're sprinting. I'm not sure. I don't use it very often, but it's cool if you like being defensive. I like being offensive. I'm too aggressive. But anyway, guys, this is my Striker Titan. He has the Thunder Devil shader. He looks pretty awesome. I'm gonna go down a couple builds on my different characters eventually. Maybe some themed build outs for like Crucible and PvE and raids and stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. It's kind of a new interesting idea I had, and this subclass talk kind of led me to it because I can only do 6 of these. There's only 6 subclasses right now. There'll be some more later, but they're not here right now. But anyway, guys, this was the Striker Titan. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. How to use your Striker Titan? Is it your favorite class? Subclass? Because it's one of my favorites. I like it. It's the one I've been using the longest. It was the one I started the game with way back in September. I picked Titan and it started as a Striker. So that's my impressions. I hope you liked this subclass video. Let me know what you thought. I really appreciate your views. I don't want to gloss over the end of this video because I do say this every time and I do mean it. So if you make it to the end of this video, I really appreciate it. I like talking to you guys. I love the support. And if you ever leave a comment, come to my Twitch channel or do any of that, and I respond, it's because I want to have that community, and I like talking to you, and I want to grow this whole situation we got going on. So don't be surprised if I respond or I open a conversation, because I will. That's what I think it's here for. So I'm gonna get out of here. I'm just standing here. You're not seeing any gameplay or anything. I'm gonna dance it out. So hope you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you next time. I'm Death from Above. See you. Bye. Not enough time. Ooh. Sorry guys, I've been listening to too much of the Halo soundtrack for some reason. What's up? I'm Death from Above. Welcome to Death and Destiny. Today we're going to talk about the Defender Titan. Here's my Titan. I think he's a pretty good looking Titan. He's got the exo, or he is an exo. He's got the scar on his eyes. He's got the yellow eyes and the red skin. He's pretty cool. He's wearing his Crota's End armor. But anyway, we're going to talk about the Titan subclass, kind of going along with my subclass videos and the